Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to PGA Tour 2K21 PlayStation 5 gameplay live here on the channel. Today we are going to be competing in the eSeries event, which is hosted by PGA Tour 2K21 Official Society at the Travelers Championship at TPC River Highlands. This is playing in conjunction with the real events on the actual PGA Tour. I've had no warm-up, nothing. This is on pro settings, probably the easier side of pro settings. Well, let's have a look at the course difficulty in settings. Everything's default. Oh, I'm not so sure about the wind being default because different players are going to have different winds, and that's when things maybe don't become so competitive. But the greens are firm, green speed's medium fast, fairways are normal. This official course of TPC River Highlands is a fantastic recreation, guys. I have played it a few times on my PGA Tour career mode. But check out PGA Tour 2K21 Society. Like I say, they try and replicate the events, or they do replicate the events with the official courses on the game alongside the official PGA Tour events. So, hole number one, we are going to have a downhill par 4. We've got an 11 mph wind in our face. First swing of the day. Should have hit the driving range, but you know me. Slight fast, that is going to take us over to the left-hand side of the fairway. I'm not too keen on the winds being default, guys. I think the wind should be the same for everyone, the wind speed and the wind direction, to make it a more competitive playing field. But with that 8 mph wind on our face, 9-iron should be perfect. Try and get this landing short of the pin and hopefully releasing up towards the flagstick. Tracking well, it should release out pretty well for us. That ball does run out a little bit. Checked up fairly quickly. We've got an 8-foot putt for birdie. Green speeds are 152. A little bit of movement in this one from left to right, but we do kick things off with a birdie. We will move on. I don't know what that early 1981 golfer is. I'm not sure. When I made the transition from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, it kind of done that to my name, but no idea. But like I say, if you are competing in this event, good luck, guys. There's some crazy scores going to be posted. I'm not sure how legitimate these scores are, but at the end of the day, go out there, have fun, enjoy the courses, and enjoy the event. This should leave us nothing more than a picture. Oh, that has kicked over to the left-hand side. We may be obscured by this tree. I think we can go over the top of that. We've got a 10 mph wind in our face, so I think we're going to have to go gap wedge. May just have to... Let's have a look at the green. Yeah, we're going to have to deal off this a little bit and apply some backspin. And hopefully we just get it over the top of this tree. Wind in the slope will take us to the left. Good execution. That should sit down fairly quickly. May even spin a little bit. It has done, and that should set us up with another good birdie opportunity from 6 feet. Not a lot in the green so far. Jeez, oh, I really fired that into the cup. I've seen them kick back out. But great start to the round. We are 2 under through 2. I've not competed in a PGA Tour 2K21 Official Society event class as the eSeries in ages, so this is a nice change. Hole number 3, long par 4 with that wind. Tiniest to fast, that will probably help us out with a few extra yards of distance. We have kicked left. That should leave us an 8 or 9 iron into this third green. 136 yards, 11 mph wind, so it is going to be 8 iron. Just going to deal off this a little bit and apply full backspin. And let's see if we can get this landing as close to the pin as possible. Awkward slope at our feet. Tiniest of slows, but I don't think that'll hinder us too much on the pro difficulty settings. It's going to be right at the pin. Is it going to sit? Oh, I tell you what, we weren't far away from actually smashing into the pin. We are left with a 12-foot putt here, slightly uphill. Subtle movement from right to left. It should turn. And it does turn. I tell you something, I thought that was going to miss left edge there. I was going to say, how on earth has that turned as much as that? But we are going along nicely here at 3 under par. Some fantastic scores being posted already. We do move on to the 4th hole. This time the wind's behind us, so just going to shape this from left to right. Try and keep it on the left-hand side of this fairway. Cut the corner. There's the perfect, and we should cut this corner beautifully and stay on the left-hand side, and that should give us a great line of sight into the green. Monster drive there, 328 yards, 167 in. I think we can come down to 7-iron here comfortably. Looks like the green's going to be an easier putt if we are slightly past the pin. So I'm just going to try and be a little bit long of the flagstick here. It's a good strike. Starting to feel the rhythm of the swing now. And that should sit down pretty quickly with the amount of backspin it has done now. That should be a straightforward putt according to the overhead of the green grid. It is. We do have a 9-foot putt, 3 inches down. The beads are hardly moving here, so this is a straightforward putt. And we do drain that right into the heart of the cup. And we do kick things off with 4 consecutive birdies. This really is a fantastic course, guys. The majority of the official courses are really good, as you would expect. So, hole number 5, first of the par 3s. This is a long par 3. This 5-wood should be perfect. Just going to try and use the slope to the right of the pin here. That's if the ball reaches there, but it should. So looking to use the slope, it's to the right hand side of the pin. It's a good strike. Now hopefully this ball does reach there and it does feed back to the left hand side towards the pin. Certainly got the legs to get there. That's a really good tee shot. And we do have another slightly downhill putt. Once again, not a lot of movement in the beads. Just moving very, very slowly. Oh wow, that has turned. I tell you something, that turned a little bit more than I expected it to. Oh, and looking back at that, the beads are moving a lot quicker. Sadly, that does happen too often in this game. And we are going to tap in the par. Should have been a birdie. Disappointing when you get phantom breaks, really. Beads were not moving as quickly the first time as it showed on the putt back. But we take it on the chin. We remain at 4 under par on the 6th hole. This is going to be a long par 5 with that wind in our face. So just shaping this round the tree. It's a great strike. We may be able to get there with driver off the deck, depending on how far this ball runs out. Only runs out 288 yards. 298 yards to the green. Well, should I say to the pin, so we're certainly not going to get there, but just going to try and chase driver as far down the fairway as possible. Hopefully set up a pitch or a flop. It's a great strike with driver off the deck. Hopefully this kicks out well. Oh, that is such an unlucky bounce there. Wow, I really didn't foresee that kick. I didn't think the fairway was as punishing as that. And this is going to leave us a pitch shot out the bunker. Oh, in between clubs here. I'm hoping lob wedge has enough yardage to get there. Wind will hold us up as well. Tiny fast may help us out. Is that going to run out? That didn't run out at all. I really expected that to release forward a little bit coming out of the bunker. And that is going to leave us a 15-foot putt for birdie. Very testing putt for birdie, to be honest. Is it going to turn? Is it going to turn? Oh, wow, it just slides past the edge of the cup. On another day, that does drop for birdie. And, oh my goodness, what is going on there? I can't believe I've missed the putt coming back. So that really is an error on my part there, guys. Didn't play that hole. Well, we did play it well. I mean, we really got an unkind bounce with the approach shot in. Put us in the bunker. Just missed out on the birdie. And stupidly, I missed the par putt. And we move back to 3 under par. Hole number 7. This is going to be a short par 4 with this wind behind us. But if you want to compete on this stage, you cannot have bogeys.
Setting up here about 105.
A lot of guys go 18, 19 under in these courses. Not sure how. Clearly a lot of good players out there. So Sam Wedge with that wind behind us, full backspin. It's a great strike. This should bounce out firmly and hopefully sit down very quickly for us. Go on, get in the hole. It's a great approach shot. Expected a wind to carry us a little bit further, but we've got an 8-foot putt for birdie. Try and get that drop shot straight back. It's a great putt, and we do manage to pick up the birdie, and we get back to 4 under par. Beautiful overhead shot off the course there. And we do move on to hole number 8. It's another long par 3. Oh, I'm really in between clubs here. I'm just going to have to totally de-loft the 3 hybrid here. Try and kick this on at the front of the green. I don't think 179 gets up there the way the green's defended with the slopes and the hills. Oh, wow. I was trying to land that ball at the front of the green, so we are going to be long off the flagstick. We do have a downhill putt, 26 feet. It's down 1 foot. It's going to turn hard left at the end, but hopefully it does move to the left here at my feet. And the green should bring it back. I think we're going to miss on the right edge. Tell you what, that's really chased on a bit, but we do have a 7-foot putt for the par save.
So far, so good.
Which we do drop right into the centre of the cup, and we will step onto the 9th hole at 4 under par. Let's see if we can finish this hole with a birdie. Travellers, par 1, 86 yards, 15th. Not sure that's right there, the sign. If anyone knows in the comment section and I've seen that wrong, please do correct me. But the 9th hole is a dogleg right par 4. I am going to have to shape this off the tee. Try and find the left-hand side of this fairway and give us a nice line of sight into the green. We get it perfect, hit it really well. Oh, that wind's really carrying it. I think we may work ourselves or find ourselves in the heavy rough here. Just works its way in. But I do believe that the lob wedge should be perfect here out of this heavy rough. Wind should move us. Won't move us too far to the left. We don't have a lot of distance to travel here. Hopefully this lands short and releases forward. Great strike. Wind is taking us around beautifully. Should skip forward a little bit. And that is a great recovery shot from the heavy rough. And hopefully we can convert this birdie putt from 4 feet. And we do find ourselves at 5 under par. I think if I was 6-7 under there, that would have reflected the way I've played a little bit better. We have had a few mistakes, a few putts that have burned the edges. But we move on to the back 9. That 13 mile per hour wind is really going to move us from right to left. Oh, there's a red fast. I've got no idea where that's came from. That's going to be way short. Where's this going to hit? Is it going to kick the tree? It does hit the tree. And that is now going to be a long approach shot in. 197 yards. I think 4 iron is absolute perfect. We'll go full backspin here. Anything left of the green is going to slope into the bunker. Wind in the slope at our feet should comfortably move us from right to left here. Yardage should be good with the backspin we've applied. Great strike. That wind is taking us over to the left hand side. Hopefully we do kick up towards the pin though. And that is a fantastic approach shot in. It's going to give us a good look for birdie from 12 feet out. Not a lot in this. Should hold its line. Does hold its line, and good start to the back 9 just like we made to the front 9. And we do move to 6 under par. But this is a really accurate version of TPC River Highlands, as are the majority of the official courses in the game, guys. But we do move on to the 11th hole. Short par 3, downhill this time. I think with that wind behind us, we can easily go 9 iron, full backspin here as well. This should be perfect yardage if we do execute a good shot here. Get the perfect, so this should be money. Beautiful view there of the river. That should release out for us. This could be a hole-in-one. Is it going to turn right? It's a fantastic tee shot. And that is going to be a kick-in birdie from 4 feet, which will get us to 7 under par. But fantastic tee shot there. And we do kick things off in the back 9 with back-to-back birdies. Loading times are a little bit longer than usual, guys. There will be a lot of people out here contesting this event. But that 7-mile-per-hour wind should hold us up at the top part of this fairway. Hopefully we don't run down the slope and leave ourselves an awkward lie at our feet. Good strike. Yeah, as you can see, that wind is holding us up. But what a magnificent view of the course here. And that is going to leave us 104 yards in. 10-mile-per-hour wind. Just going to deal off this gap wedge ever so slightly. And apply a good bit of backspin here. Slope to the right should help us out. We do get the perfect. And this should be right at this. This should be right at this. Come on, spin. Just carried that slope a little bit more than I expected to. And this is a test and putt from 9 feet out. Would have liked to have been closer there. This is really going to swing hard left to right. Didn't turn as much as I expected it to. Wasn't the best of putt lines though. Disappointed not to get birdie there considering it was a wedge in. But first par of the back 9 and we do remain at 7 under par. So hole number 13 is a par 5. Once again winds in our face, but we should still comfortably reach this green in 2 with a good tee shot.
Nice swing.
We do get a good tee shot. Got to carry the water on the left hand side here to get near that pin. I may well be in between clubs here, to be honest.
25 yards or so away.
9-mile-per-hour wind. 5 wood's going to have to be the club. 3 wood's too long. So just try to find that shelf on the green and hopefully kick it down that slope towards the pin. This is a brave shot. Just going to deal off this a little bit. Couldn't have hit it any better. Not sure if it's got the legs to find that slope. It could well leave us a monster putt. Yeah, didn't quite reach the slope,
some great golf.
which would have just took us down to the bottom of the green anyway. But this is a big putt coming up, 63 feet. Look at the movement on this. Certainly got the weight. I tell you what, stay high. Stay high. This has got a chance, guys. Oh, wow. Just slide past the left edge of the cup for the eagle. But we do tap that in for the birdie. And we get to 8 under par. But this is what I'm saying about the default wins. Some guys will have a huge advantage over others. I would like to see the wins locked out in direction and speed so they're the same for everyone.
Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing.
We're starting to find our groove now with our swing line and swing timing. We are going to have nothing more than a wedge here. This pitching wedge actually with that downhill elevation should be perfect. That wind should hold us up. I'm just going to go full backspin here because I think this will be slightly past the pin. See if we can spin it back. There's a fast. That really did not feel like a fast. I know it's a grey fast, but we've really been punished there. Wow. Really didn't feel as if I swung fast. Just after me saying it, I was finding my mojo as well. Couldn't make it up, but we do have a 30-foot putt, pin high. 1 foot downhill. That's on a good line. If that holds its line, it's in. Oh, wow, it's another putt that just slides past the hole. On another day, we could be another few shots under par, it's to say the least here. Just not getting the rub of the green. And we will remain at 8 under. It's actually turning into a disappointing round. I would expect on pro settings for me to be comfortably under par here. But this is a drivable par 4. I'm just going to try and deal off this as much as possible. Land this on the fairway, hopefully. Wind's really died down here. Whether or not we'll hold the greens another question, but we do hit a good shot. We are going to find the fairway. Is it going to hold the green and set up eagle opportunity? No, I think that's just going to find that slope and trickle off yet. But we do have a chip-in opportunity for eagle here from 11 yards out. Sand wedge should be perfect for this. Just going to deal off it a little bit, try and get this running out. If we can get this on a good line, it'll have a chance. Get the perfect. Has it got the legs? Just came up a little bit short. And that does ensure a tap-in birdie. And we do move to 9 under par with 3 holes to play. Some fantastic scores being posted here. Good luck to everyone who is competing in this Travelers Championship eSports Series, hosted by PGA Tour 2K21's official society. So I'm just going to go 4 iron, full backspin here, allow that wind to turn us to the right. Oh, it's another fast. That is going to be left. I don't think the wind will bring us back. No, it's not. Yardage would have been really good there too. Disappointed with that fast. Quite a few of the fasts are now creeping into my game. On the plus side, it is a makeable putt for birdie. 26 feet out. 1 foot uphill. Should turn back. Get in the hole. Oh, wow, you can't make this up now. It's starting to get a little bit frustrating, the amount of birdie putts that are just sliding by the edge of the hole. On another day, some of these drop, but it is a good sign. It means you're playing well. So we will remain at 9 under par. We step on to the 17th hole. We will get a good look at for the umbrella here, where the players do try and land on that umbrella across the water. But this is quite a risk-reward hole here. Just going to shape this a little bit. Try and keep it in the left-hand side of the fairway. Should leave us nothing more than a wedge across the water onto the green. Tiny fast once again, but hopefully that's not going to punish us too much. I have had a few fast creep into my game here the last few holes. So we've got a 12 mile per hour wind that will move us from left to right. I'm just going to deal off this lob wedge a few touches just to get it up and over that slope that is defending the pin. Full backspin. And see if we can set up birdie opportunity here. Great strike. That wind is hardly moving me here. Wow, that is a 12 mile per hour wind. Hardly moved me at all. Yardage was perfect. And hopefully we can convert this birdie opportunity from 7 feet out. Certainly missable. Oh, I tell you what. That just grabbed onto the edge of the cup and dropped. And we do pick up the birdie and we do move to 10 under par. Let's see if we can finish strong and birdie the last hole. Really good finishing hole this. Wind's behind us here. Must hit the fairway though. This 10 mile per hour wind should really help us out. That should set up a wedge into the final green. I won't be playing all 4 rounds, guys. I'll play 1, maybe possibly 2. Use it as a warm-up round. But we've got a 12 mile per hour wind behind us. Gap wedge with a little bit of backspin should be made for this. Do get it perfect. This should be money. This could be right at the pin, you know. Is it going to go in? Fantastic approach shot. It's going to reward us with a kick-in birdie from 3 feet.
This one's just 3 feet.
Which we do convert. And there we go, guys. We will finish with a 59, 11 under par. On another day, could have been far better. Disappointed with a bogey on the par 5. We burned a good few edges. But that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And until the next video, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
Thanks again for taking me around the course with you today. We'll see you soon.